In this video we remove a coupler, we attach a new one, we find some icky stuff and we watch some bubbles. Here I have a magic bullet blender which I bought for parts or repair because the coupler between the motor and the container is damaged. On AliExpress I found this bag of spare parts for a very decent amount of currency, so let's repair the blender. First we need to remove the old coupler. We do this by sticking a flat screwdriver in the bottom of the casing to prevent the axle from spinning when we apply force. I stick a flat screw bit in the bottom and rest it on my rubber mat. That should do. Then we turn the coupler clockwise to loosen it, which is counterintuitive because most screws fasten clockwise. If it's too tightly screwed on, you can use a pair of pliers like this. Now just remove it and screw on the spare part anti-clockwise. Now that little bag of spare parts contains the rubber part of the business ends of the blender as well, so let's also replace those while we are at it. Just put a cloth on the blades so you don't hurt yourself, turn the rubber part clockwise to loosen it and screw on the spare part anti-clockwise to fasten it. Now that we are at it, we might as well give this nice little machine a deep clean, so let's disassemble it. First remove the 4 screws on the bottom hidden behind the rubber feet. Then remove the strain relief and the quite rusty screws to disconnect the motor from the housing. And the 3 screws hidden behind the rubber thingies on top of the blender. Since most of the dirt is between the silver housing and the black stand, we can separate those. Then the motor can be removed easily from the housing. These plastic parts on springs are not easy to remove. What I've read is that some people remove the black ring on top of the body to remove them, but that ring is glued, so I doubt if that can be done without damage. When we look at the plastic part under the microscope, we can see that it has small protrusions that glide in a rail-like structure in the body. If we put a small screwdriver behind the top part and carefully apply pressure, we are able to torque them out. If one does break in the process, a user called Matt009 made a 3D printable file on Thingiverse, so you can print a new one to replace the broken part. I was able to get them all out without breaking, so there's a good chance you will be able to do that as well. To remove the rust from these springs and screws, we will soak them in vinegar overnight. Not only will this process remove the rust, but it will give us a few seconds of a surprisingly beautiful meditative view when we look at it under the microscope. We clean the small bits and pieces in some soapy water with a brush. The motor looks fine and doesn't need cleaning, just the plastic bit on top. Now that everything is shiny and as good as new, let's reassemble this beautiful little machine. Reinstall the plastic bits on the springs. Put back the motor into the casing, power cord first, and screw it on. Put back the rubber thingies covering the screws. Now turn the machine around and make sure the power wires go into this little hole between the base and the casing. Reattach the base and the strain relief for the power cord. Screw on the bottom. Replace the rubber feet. Screw on the coupler and we're done. Now let's make a little milkshake to celebrate. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you out, please consider a small donation using the thanks button below the video, or be my total hero and join the channel. Otherwise, please like and subscribe, and I hope you will join me in the next video. Cheers!